Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-game show, so to speak, with Drew Deeks. Okay, here we go. Lane Hutson scores his first career NHL goal. Everyone's happy. Everything's good. I'm just going to cut to the nitty-gritty. This video is going to be straight to the point. Those of you that have followed along with this channel for as little or as long as you have, let's have a frank, honest discussion about the Montreal Canadiens right now, okay? I'm just going by the fact that I've seen a lot of negativity recently online about this team. Here we are, okay? Let's actually celebrate Lane for a moment here because I think he deserves that. 30 games in to his NHL career, and Lane Hutson finally gets his first career NHL goal, and he beats the best goaltender in the NHL to do it. Celebrate that. Celebrate that. Focus on the good. Be a good fan. We're going to have a talk tonight. It's going to be short and sweet. I don't give a crap if you don't agree. I'm at that point. It's passion. You feel it. That's why you show up here. I'm your guy. This channel is going to grow for one reason. I'm the perspective. Okay, this is going to be too egocentric. I want to be careful here. I want to be careful. What I'm trying to say here is that we just need to focus on the fact that the Montreal Canadiens are nowhere near where we want them to be this season. Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But for one more second, Lane Hutson. Okay, so we did talk about that, and we enjoyed it. Martin St. Louis' reaction was priceless. It was good, it was wholesome, and we enjoyed it. The Canadiens took a 1-0 lead before going down 3-1 to the Winnipeg Jets, and you can't give up that many power plays to the Winnipeg Jets, by the way. They're going to make you pay. That's what they do. The Canadiens don't capitalize on their power play opportunities. Now, here we are, okay? 2.5 years into the rebuild. It is December 2024. Kent Hughes, Jeff Gorton, they took over the Canadiens in January and February, even before that in 2022. It's 2.5 years in. It's season 3 of the full rebuild here, okay? What are we whining about? We know we wanted the results, guys. Patrick Laine showed up in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and gave us some great feelings, really. Great vibes, whatever you want to call them. He reignited the fan base, and then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone again. It's gone again, right? After that 9-2 thrashing from Pittsburgh, it's gone. But Marty St. Louis did say that he really liked the team's response tonight after a terrible third period at home on the last game of their homestand. Say what you want about Marty St. Louis. Say what you want about Kent Hughes and Jeff Gorton. All of a sudden, everyone's just like, why are they all even here? Let's start a new rebuild. That's what it seems like. Not everybody is thinking this way. I know I'm not the only one with a sane mindset towards the Montreal Canadiens right now. But I think it just got to be said. We got to stop the whining. We got to stop the whining, man. Are you kidding me? I just met Steve Dangle today, again, for the third time this year. This guy's made a living. He's made a living on his team being bad. He's made a living on his team being a failure. That's his brand. And by the way, you know I love Steve. You know I love Steve. We don't need to get into that. We don't even need to get into that. That's what that team is built on. That's what that franchise is built on. Money and failure. Actually, success if you're on the money side of things. Anyway, but the Montreal Canadiens, we know where they're at. It's year 3 of the rebuild. Christian Dvorak cannot be gone any sooner. I know. Yoel Armia, he's good some nights. Some nights he's not that great. He's going to be gone. We know. David Savard, can't afford to lose him yet. Mike Matheson, can't afford to lose him. They make lots of mistakes, these guys. We can't afford to lose them. We can't. David Reinbacker's not ready yet. Logan Mayhew's not ready yet. Adam Engstrom's not ready yet. Talking about the defensive core. These guys aren't ready yet. They're just not ready. So whoever we end up trading off at the end of the season, Jake Evans. Jake Evans isn't the problem. Let's go over who's not the problem. Jake Evans is not the problem. Josh Anderson's not the problem. Brendan Gallagher's not the problem. Emil Heineman's not the problem. Samuel Montembeault, say what you want about him. Really? He's not the problem. Caden Primo is the problem in that sense, okay? We've seen enough from him. That's fine. Say what you want about that. But when it comes to Marty, when it comes to the front office staff, guys, we're still 2 to 3 years away from this team really being like, wow. Next year, when Ivan Demidov arrives, whether Michael Hage comes in or not, whether David Reinbacker is ready or not, whether we get a top 5, top 10 pick, which it looks like it's a very good possibility at this stage. It's a very good possibility. Top 10 for sure. It looks that way in this next draft. This season there's nothing, we know the whole in the mix thing is gone. It's done. We don't need to discuss the in the mix thing anymore. We just don't. Who cares if they're in the mix at this point? This roster, if you look at it on paper, why are we surprised? Why are we disappointed? Why are we frustrated? We got to get rid of the frustration and the anger, because honestly, it's never going to get anywhere. It's never going to, other than venting, and if that makes you feel better, sure. It's not helping. You're going to say what you want to say anyways. That's fine. This franchise cares. This franchise is giving an honest attempt at a full rebuild. Like some of you have said, there's still pain ahead. Next season, they're going to fail forward. The Canadiens will fail forward, meaning what? They're going to have a roster that actually resembles something like it's going to resemble for years and years and years to come. Ivan Demidov, possibly Owen Beck coming in. Maybe Michael Hage is ready because that kid looks awesome. Kirby Dach slides down to the third line center. Owen Beck's your fourth line center. Then you got Nick Suzuki, Michael Hage, Kirby Dach, Owen Beck as your centers. That could only get better. Here's the other major reason why the Canadiens stink this season. They couldn't afford free agents and the term that they wanted this summer. They're going to start going after free agents next summer, guys, and they're going to get some because they have to. Yoel Armia gone. Christian Dvorak gone. Jake Evans, ? He's a UFA. He can be gone if he wants. Peace out. We'd like him to stay. They're going to try to extend him, I think. You can't just throw Owen Beck to the Wolves and expect him to be the fourth line center immediately and contribute consistently the way Jake Evans has. No, you can't. So what I'm saying is there's free agents coming. Ivan Demidov is coming. He is a game changer. We probably still won't even make the playoffs next year, depending on which free agents we bring in. So therefore, I'm just saying, take a deep breath, guys. The old Carey Mice. I just said Carey Mice. That just happened. I've only had 2 drinks, Barb. Trailer Park Boys. Jim Leahy, God love you. The old Carey Price mantra, relax, chill out. It needs to be said. It just needs to get out there. This season is a wash. Let's let the young guys develop. Let's let the boys they're going to get some help next year, guys. That's what I'm saying. Help is on the way. Help is on the way, dear. Mrs. Doubtfire. Help is on the way, and it's not really coming until next year. And then we'll start to fail forward, and things are going to get better. It's a long-term rebuild. It's a full rebuild. Embrace it. Remember, regardless of what we thought about this season, Patrick Laine is still here too. He's going to get some help. Everybody's going to get some help, guys. All right? Tell me what you think down in the comments below. I'm probably going to ignore it if you're just going to rip on the team and rip on the management and rip on you know I love you, right? We can agree to disagree, but that's what I got to say tonight, guys. It's got to be said. It's a long-term rebuild. There's no point at this stage. I'm just making a decision. There's no point in wasting energy on frustration and anger when this season was nowhere near it. Look at the roster. Look at on paper who we have. Nowhere close. But that doesn't mean that we're crazy far away either. We're 2 to 3 years away from being a regular playoff team. All right. That's all I got. Leave your comment down below. I love you guys. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Ciao.